everybody, Breely Sims here, back with part 2 of the Amityville house. Right now I'm finishing up upstairs, or I'm starting off upstairs, and I had a little bit of trouble with the stair placement. The stairs are supposed to be on top of each other, but obviously you can't do that with the Sims 4, so I just put them in front of each other. I didn't want to do side by side. I don't know, maybe I should, no, it wouldn't have fit upstairs if I did side by side. So I just put them on top of each other. And I also didn't know how to decorate in here because there weren't any pictures of the upstairs hall. There were, but not of like where the window is. So I just guessed what that looks like. And right now I'm putting on double doors on the linen closet. I don't know why they have double doors in the linen closet, but maybe that's what it's supposed to look like. So right now I'm working on the master bedroom. I accidentally I put the wrong room here. It's supposed to be a different room. I went back near the end of the video and changed it. I wasn't too sure about the placement of it, but I didn't really like where it was, so I ended up changing it. It was just something that was bothering me. I made this the wrong room. I think this is one of the older daughter's room. I don't know how many kids they had, because there's beds and beds and like a lot of there's a lot of rooms in this house, like beds and bedrooms is what I meant to say. Just a lot of doubling up, because when you have a big family, you double up. I had a big family, and I still have one. Yeah. Growing up, I was the youngest out of 5, and I always shared a room. The one time I didn't share a room, it just didn't feel the same as how I would enjoy. How I enjoyed it sharing a room. I always wanted my own room. But when I got my own room, it just wasn't the same. I don't know if you guys have had that feeling, but it just wasn't the same. So I'm working on, I think this is the wife's vanity, which I just packed everything up in the inventory and took it upstairs. They had a lot of stuff. They have a lot of stuff on their vanities. I don't know why, but they do. This room took me a while because I was looking at it and I was just like, I'm too lazy to move it, but I should, even though I don't want to. But I thought that I was gonna leave it here, and I didn't. So they have a lot of dressers or bookshelves in each of their room, whichever one they want to go with. So I just stacked up those radios to make it look like one big radio, because they didn't have stuff like, I don't know, Beats or whatever kind of speaker people use nowadays. They didn't have stuff like Bose and Beats. So just stack those two up, pretend that's a record player. And in the bathroom, once again, I didn't do too much on the bathroom. I made all 3 of them the same, like how I stated in the other video. If you didn't look at that video, make sure you check that out. It's part 1, and it has the outside build and the landscaping. So check that out. I was trying to fix the roof. I was on that previous screenshot. I was trying to fix the roofing because I didn't know where the light was coming from, and apparently I didn't close the walls in. So that was a whole mess that I had cut out, because that took me about 4 hours to fix. Like I said, I'm not good at roofing, so you can only imagine the trouble that I had. The bathrooms were too small, so I didn't put a sink and a mirror in one of them. I just left it out of the master bathroom. I didn't know how to fit it in there, so I just left it. Right now I'm working on the daughter's room. I'm not sure if this room was, okay, so I messed up on the rooms, as I stated earlier, but this room is supposed to be across from the master bedroom, but instead I put it over here. So I didn't want to go back and fix it, because I was already working on this house for about 24 hours. So I just wanted to hurry up and move on with this room. I think this room was shared with maybe the youngest sister and the oldest sister. I don't know who was living in. I don't know what the people in the house looked like. So I don't know their ages. Excuse me. But they basically shared that. I guess the older daughter had the top. The younger one had the top. The older one had the bottom. They had a bunch of toys and makeup and glass and stuff like that, you know, age range of things. This took me a while to do because I had to keep sizing up toys and sizing them down, and I was getting very agitated, and you know, I just cut all of that out because it was taking too long. But in this room, since I mixed up the rooms, because there's another room, I was actually looking at two different bedrooms while making this picture because I thought it was the same room, and it wasn't. So I ended up putting like some of the stuff in here that's in another room. They had three girl bedrooms. So I ended up putting some of the stuff that was in this bedroom in the other one, and you know, it wasn't right. So in this room, I ended up putting a McDonald's bag in here because I guess one of the older sisters, or one of the teenage sisters, had a job, worked at McDonald's. So I had some McDonald's custom content, and so I just put a McDonald's food bag in there. It's not supposed to be a food bag, but it's supposed to be a work bag, but I just went with that. And I ended up liking putting those little tables over I think it's called a generator, heater. I still can't remember. I still don't know what they're called. That's supposed to be a rocking chair, but I went with a regular chair because they don't have rocking chairs in Sims 4, and I don't have that in custom content. So I ended up liking putting those over the generators more than what I did downstairs. I hate what I did downstairs. Still, this is the boys' room. Two young boys. They lived in this room, and I went with this log wallpaper. I don't know what they had. Maybe like a western. I feel like they had like a western theme going on in their room, and this was the closest that I had that looked like their wallpaper. So I went with that. And they had, you know, the green curtains. They weren't as thick as that, but that's all I had for green plaid curtains. A couple of pictures of the Beatles and stuff. I just needed stuff that had a small frame, and a small picture in the inside. So I went with that. And there's their nightstand and their mirror. A lot bigger than that in the actual picture, but you know, I don't have that. This is, you know, their room was a little messy because, you know, they're kids, so kids, their stuff is always messy. So they had just random chairs placed all over the place. I don't know what that was all about, but. And then a little activity table I just threw in over there, garbage can, and that about sums it up. I need another chair for over there, and that about sums it up for the boys' room. They had dishes and food and stuff like that in there. Surprisingly, no mugs though, because they had mugs all over the place downstairs. If you guys watched the video that I uploaded yesterday for this part 1 of the part 2 build, they have a whole bunch of mugs downstairs. Ridiculous. I still think it's funny that they have that many mugs. So this is the other room. This is the room I was talking about, and I got them mixed up. They had the same wallpaper though, and the same. I don't know if they had the same chandelier, but they had the same wallpaper. That's why I was getting mixed up. And they didn't have the same beds. Sorry, my bad. Hit the microphone. They have two beds, two twin-size beds right next to each other, just like that. I saw that it looked like that in the pictures. Like I said, if you guys are gonna look at the pictures to compare this to my build, the pictures they're crime scene evidence. So you know, there's people who may be deceased in those pictures. So be careful if you're gonna look at those. They're not PG. They're rated R, and you know, may not be suitable for minors. So if you're younger and you're watching that, be careful. If you're younger and you're want to look at those pictures, be careful. They're crime scene evidence, and I already told you. So this is when I just took everything from downstairs and put it in the inventory and bought it upstairs. They have a lot of doors because that's supposed to be what is it called? That's supposed to be storage. So act like those doors are just storage. They don't go anywhere. They don't work. I mean, I don't know if they work, but if your sim can't go through it because there's not another room on the other side, so it wouldn't work. So I just took everything upstairs and put it down here. I mean, took everything downstairs and put it to the 3rd floor. So I also didn't know what this hallway looked like. I just guessed it, put a dog bed over there, pretend like there's a dog bed over here. They didn't really have much on their dog stuff, but this isn't a part of their room. I don't know what their room like this looked like. This is actually, I'm thinking this might be Danny's room. If you guys remember me talking about the family that moved in after they lived here, this is their room. I think this is their room. Um, so this was a picture of what it looked like. So I just, did what I had and try to make it look like their room. It's not gonna look exactly because the wallpaper, but it's a little different. But I try to get as close as I can, and I think it looks pretty good. Here I go with the bed, and I'm not gonna go too much into with the bathroom. I hate the bathroom. Sorry, a lot of noise downstairs. A lot of noise from the kitchen. I have a big family, like I stated, so they're kind of loud. Now I decided to fix the bedroom downstairs, the second floor master bedroom. I actually changed it to look like the correct bedroom it's supposed to. I was finding wallpaper with that because that was the closest, and now I'm just gonna start decorating the master bedroom where the parents stayed. They had a double closet over there, and I think it was the mother. She had a bunch of knickknacks and stuff, bunch of stuff that kind of overcrowded the dresser next to the closet. I don't understand dressers and closets like that. It kind of defeats the purpose. I think I don't know. Comment down below if you guys know the point of a dresser and a closet. I mean, you can put your socks and stuff like that and underwear drawers and stuff like that in there, but when you have a double closet, you don't really need two dressers. I just find that kind of weird. But I went with one of my custom content purses as the dad's briefcase. I think that is what that was in the picture, and I'm just fixing up one of the dressers with all of the mom's little knickknacks and pictures and stuff that she had over there. This is the only room that didn't have a wooden floor, so and carpeted all over the floor. And I also got rid of that mirror and put a mirror over there. They had a mirror on the door, the bathroom door, but I just put it on the wall instead. And I put some more pictures on the wall, like I said earlier, the expensive picture frames, and there's the mirror over there. And trying to find the TV to go over there. And now I'm just fixing the little porch room, like I stated in my other video. I found more pictures of what it was supposed to look like, so I fixed it up. I'm fixing up the kitchen too, with the air vent that they had in there, or air conditioner, and some more pictures in there. I didn't put the flower in the back because I forgot about that, but there's supposed to be flowers back there. And I went around and I put some more of those little things around. So yeah. In the basement, I forgot about the basement. This was a 3-story build with a basement. I had trouble building the basement because I've never really built the basement before. I made one basement with my vampire sim that I did. I made her live in a basement upstairs. I decorated upstairs. Comment down below if you guys want to see that house. I would probably just show you guys what it looks like. If you want me to do the let's play on it, I will. The basement, it was marked as unfinished in the pictures I was looking at. So the left side is the washing machine and dryer area, and the right side is, I guess, the lounging area. And in the basement, in the lounging area, I put a ski rink down there. I sized it down a lot because it's supposed to be a pool table over there, but I don't have a pool table, so I just went with the ski rink over there. It kind of looks, it's just something to fill up the space because I don't have a pool table, like I stated earlier. But I went back and put those walls in because there's supposed to be a door over there. Over here is open, and they actually had a sad clown picture on their wall, and I thought it would have been perfect because I always would look at that clown picture and think to myself, what would I use this for? I can't remember what sim game it was. It's probably all of them, but I can't remember which one I played when I was little, if it was The Sims or The Sims 2. I think it was the first Sims. And that clown picture started so much trouble, and that clown would come out of that picture and you could never get rid of the clown, and it was always depressed, and it's just, that clown it was too much. It was too much. I hated that clown. It was too much. I don't know why they had 4 washing machines and dryers downstairs, I thought that's kind of weird. My sister said maybe they owned a type of washing business. I don't know. And if you guys were wondering where the refrigerator was upstairs, it was downstairs. I don't know why they had the refrigerator in the basement. I think it's kind of silly that you have to run downstairs to the basement. I would be scared if I had to run downstairs to the basement to get the food, but you know, that about sums it up for this video. I've been talking a lot. Right here I'm just adding in the door. It's raining outside, you guys. I don't know if you can hear the rain in this video, but it's raining outside. After this, I'm gonna do upstairs, outside. I'm gonna put the plants around in the backyard and stuff, and then I'm gonna head into the screenshots for this video. If you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to share this video with everyone that you guys know. And have a very scary day. I love you guys. Bye.